facing yet another Twitter vomit storm. And a call to fire me from our First Lady, Melania Trump, saying I should be fired because of a joke I made, again, 5 nights ago. It was a pretend roast. I said, our First Lady Melania is here. Look at her, so beautiful. Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow, which...
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look back at some of Jimmy Kimmel's most cringe moments and savage roasts that left Hollywood stunned. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment about the most mindless moment you think is the funniest down below so you don't miss the next interesting videos.
Harry said racism was a big part of their decision to leave, which you know things are bad at Buckingham Palace if they came to America to get away from racism.
Recently, Kimmel received backlash for mocking Melania Trump's absence from her husband's 2024 campaign events. However, when she unexpectedly appeared with a strong presence at the Republican National Convention, the host's earlier jokes quickly felt out of place, forcing him to awkwardly try to walk them back.
Facing yet another Twitter vomit storm. And a call to fire me from our First Lady, Melania Trump, saying I should be fired because of a joke I made, again, 5 nights ago.
The greatest fake feud in television history began with Kimmel repeatedly and subtly kicking Matt Damon off at the end of each show because of running out of time. This persistent teasing led the actor to many mischievous attempts at revenge, creating a decades-long series of jokes that kept audiences always looking forward to the appearance of both of them.
Hi, everybody!
Hold on a second. Who's under that head? Take that head off.
Nope.
Take it off.
Nope.
Take off the head. Take that head off.
Kimmel once made Kanye West furious by producing a parody clip of the rapper's bizarre BBC interview using a group of child actors. The sharp satire of Kanye's oversized ego led to a heated Twitter war, turning it into one of the talk show's most controversial scandals.
I reached the point in my life where my true showboat has hit the painting. I'm not trying to regurgitate myself. I'm a pride person, not just clothing, but water bottle design, architecture, everything you can think about. Brought the leather jogging pants 6 years ago to Fendi, and they said no. How many have you done seen with leather jogging pants? Where's the culture at? Where is the culture at?
Right on the Oscars stage, Kimmel didn't hesitate to poke fun at Iron Man Robert Downey Jr.'s past struggles with addiction. Although it was meant as a joke, the host's blunt remark about such a sensitive issue during the actor's most triumphant moment created an extremely awkward atmosphere and sparked a lot of debate.
Interesting fact about his name, it's pronounced Killian when he does drama. When he does comedy, it's Cillian. And congratulations to Cillian's co-star, Robert Downey Jr., who is, this is the highest point of Robert Downey Jr.'s long and illustrious career. Well, one of the highest points. But Robert has been
Kimmel has often sharply criticized football superstar Aaron Rodgers for his controversial views on vaccines and conspiracy theories. The host did not hesitate to call Rodgers an idiot and deliver biting sarcasm about his intelligence, creating a tense clash between the entertainment and sports worlds on television.
Very high opinion of himself. Because he had success on the football field, he believes himself to be an extraordinary being. He genuinely thinks that because God gave him the ability to throw a ball, he's smarter than everyone else. The idea that his brain is just average is unfathomable to him. We learned during COVID, somehow he knows more about science than scientists. A guy who went to community college, then got into Cal on a football scholarship and didn't graduate, someone who never spent a minute studying the human body, is an expert in the field of immunology. He just put on a magic helmet, and that G made him a genius.
Former Congressman George Santos was a favorite target of Kimmel's attacks because of his brazen lies about his personal biography. Kimmel paid money to buy videos from Santos on the Cameo app and then brought them on television to mock and satirize the politician's shamelessness in front of the entire American audience.
Did anyone else get sued by George Santos this weekend? I am currently embroiled in what may be the most preposterous lawsuit of all time. George Santos, a man Republicans kicked out of Congress for being a fraud, is suing me for fraud.
During the period when Justin Bieber was involved in multiple youthful scandals, Kimmel repeatedly released parody clips mocking the singer's fashion choices and reckless behavior. Kimmel's jabs were so sharp that Bieber's fans often attacked the host's social media accounts to defend their idol.
So that's a good sign. Shirtless, cocky, pants half off, tattoos on. Based on my projections, this is what Justin Bieber will look like in 2018. Just a few...
Kimmel has often targeted Tom Cruise's faith and his sometimes over-the-top stunt performances. At major events, the host would not fail to bring up Cruise's infamous couch-jumping moment as a way to mock his excessive enthusiasm, creating laughs mixed with awkwardness among the audience present.
5 Irish actors are nominated tonight, which means the odds of another fight on stage just went way up. And while we're on the subject of diversity, I want to say, especially those of you watching at home, there are a number of excellent films and performances that were not nominated tonight, including Till and The Woman King, which are both based on true stories with great performances from Danielle Deadwyler and Viola Davis.
Kimmel invited the Pillow King Mike Lindell onto his show just to mock his baseless claims about election fraud. The interview felt like a sarcastic battle of wits where Kimmel repeatedly put Lindell in absurd situations to highlight the oddity of the theories he promotes.
Honoring that commitment that I made on the air. So last week, Mike, you actually during the weekend, you ran for chairman of the Republican National Committee. This is the committee that is kind of in charge of fundraising. It decides where the money goes. It's a very powerful group.
As Matt Damon's close friend Ben Affleck has also not escaped Kimmel's radar with jokes about his career and personal life. Kimmel often uses Affleck's complicated romantic relationships as comedic material, while also poking fun at his appearance in superhero roles to create a humorous tone on the show.
I feel like, some awkwardness.
Yeah, there was some awkwardness there. It did seem like you weren't quite as psyched about the party as everybody else was. But
that's a common misconception about me.
Yeah.
I have a very unhappy-looking resting face. This is me content.
The Kardashian family has frequently been a target of Kimmel's satire, with remarks about their fame coming not from talent, but from controversy. Kimmel doesn't hesitate to joke about cosmetic surgery and the overly lavish lifestyles of the Kardashian sisters, turning them into a symbol of vanity in his opening monologues.
things that are kind of interesting I want to run by you, and you tell me if they're true or false.
Okay.
You mind? All right. Is it true you blow dry your jewelry before you put it on?
Very true.
Why do you do that?
Because I hate being freezing, and when you put on cold jewelry or like anything with a zipper, I need it warm.
Kimmel once left Gwyneth Paltrow flustered when he openly mocked the strange and expensive wellness products from her Goop brand. His skepticism and probing questions about the scientific validity of those products made the actress repeatedly try to defend herself right there on the show.
The Office, how do you figure out who's gonna go,
going?
like who's volunteering to go to Jamaica and take the magic mushrooms?
Well,
Is that assigned?
so no.
No.
I think that would be illegal.
I think so too, that's why I'm asking.
Politician Ted Cruz has frequently been mocked by Kimmel for his appearance and poorly timed vacations. The host has dedicated segments to ridiculing Cruz's awkwardness in front of crowds, turning him into a comedic villain in the eyes of viewers, especially during major U.S. election cycles.
And just like a blobfish, the game was ugly, sloppy, and within moments we were gasping for air. We played one-on-one. It took almost an hour to get to 6 points.
The British royal couple did not escape Kimmel's satire about their demand for privacy while frequently appearing on television. Kimmel has parodied excerpts from Harry's memoir in a mocking tone, publicly criticizing the contradictions in their actions without holding back.
Harry said racism was a big part of their decision to leave, which you know things are bad at Buckingham Palace if they came to America to get away from racism.
Kimmel has often mocked Elon Musk's controversial management decisions at Twitter X and his far-fetched ambitions for space exploration. The host has not hesitated to call Musk a rich kid playing with expensive toys, drawing strong backlash from the billionaire's supporters.
The guy who paid people $1 million a day to vote for Donald Trump is calling me a propaganda puppet.
Thank you for following along on this recap of Jimmy Kimmel's most cringeworthy moments. In your opinion, which clash was the most iconic? Or are there any moments you think deserve to be on this list as well? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting content. See you in the next videos.